Hey guys, so I have Bertha here. She goes by Berthizzle. Today we're going to be doing a new segment that I call Keep the Momentum. And so I want to give you guys like an inside look on her. She did this makeup, by the way. Check it out. So basically, Keep the Momentum is a series that I wanted to start that is going to capture what people's purposes are and like just what keeps your momentum going. So Bertha, what is your purpose? Like, what do you feel really captures you? Like, what you get lost in?
Of course, makeup. I believe that's what makes me just happy altogether. But I think it has a lot more to do with just being able to help people. I naturally just try to help people in any way that I can, you know, and I just feel like it's just a natural thing for me. Just being able to do things for people and being able to make them feel good and look nice, and just being able to show them my art and my talent and what I feel at the moment pretty much on their face, and them feeling good about it.
Yeah. How long have you been doing makeup?
Well, I started doing makeup and was a little bit more into makeup when I was like around the age of 18 or so. I started doing just like foundation, mascara, and then I just started kind of going a little bit more. I was super obsessed with MAC, and I still am a little bit, but you know, I was super obsessed with MAC. So what I would do is kind of just go in and see what they recommended and just start buying a bunch of random stuff that I probably didn't need at the time, and just that's kind of where I started. And then I just started practicing and just seeing things, and I would see people posting often, and it's just something that I wanted to do, so I would just practice.
That's dope. So like, because I guess around this time, like, Instagram wasn't really popping with like all the Instagram makeup artists and stuff like that, so it was pretty much like on your own how you were inspired by it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, during that time there wasn't much of YouTube or Instagram, so I did kind of just figure out where my mind was at, what I liked, what I was looking for. Of course, I feel like I improved a lot more from that time, but during that time I felt like it was just me doing what I loved and just coming up with anything that I felt was going to look nice. And yeah.
That's cool. So like, going back on like how it's different now, where like everybody's pretty much doing stuff on YouTube, on Instagram that has a lot to do with makeup. Like, how do you stay motivated with like, you know, posting your content and constantly trying to better yourself in the field?
Yeah, I think at first I was really nervous to post, just because I was like, well, what if it's not that good? What if it's like people commenting and nitpicking? Because you see other people that are really good and they're still getting, you know, horrible comments. So to me it was like, what if there's people nitpicking and making me feel bad? But what kept me going was just giving that first push. And my boyfriend kind of just was like, just do it, I'll help you, we'll do it, don't worry. And I just did it. And then just seeing like so many positive comments and likes, and I don't know that we shouldn't really focus on likes, but just the comments that were not just like, oh, it's really nice, but people were just made me feel really good and made me feel like it was something that I should do. And that's what pretty much keeps me going. It's just the people that are supporting me on Instagram.
So you would say like having a support system, like really...
yeah, I think that's what it was. Just being able to have, and then people that you probably don't even think that are watching you, or probably don't even think that they really care, and they're just kind of rooting for you. I think that's what makes it like, wow, I mean, these people I don't even realize that they're watching, but yet here they're rooting for me, commenting all these nice things, and it just makes you feel good and just keeps you going.
Yeah. Like I feel like that too, like in any profession. It's like, if you don't have people supporting you, it's hard for you to just keep going with something, because you're like, okay, maybe I'm not good at it, and you don't have the confidence to really keep going. So like, I feel that on so many levels. Like, because I know like it's hard to have that stuff going on in your mind at the same time, and it's like, oh yeah, she's famous on YouTube, you know. I'm like, oh my god, no, I'm not. Like, I don't even have a YouTube channel, like, and it would make me feel like a little embarrassed. But I just kind of felt like that's people like randomly commenting and just telling me, oh, your makeup looks really good, I really like it. And my boyfriend would just be like, yeah, you know, she's a YouTuber and stuff like that. And it was a lie. I didn't even have YouTube at the time, or I wouldn't even post my pictures or anything on Instagram. But I think
when they were so excited and they were like, oh my god, really? I want to see your tutorials. Like, your makeup looks so good. Like, I really want to see how to do it. I think that's what kind of made me feel like, wow, you know, like, if I really did have a YouTube, they would subscribe and they would support me. And I think that's what made me feel really good about it. Just him giving me that push, and not just him, but just like other people too, like people in his family, random friends, random people. I think I was really embarrassed to say, like, I want to become a YouTuber. I felt like I thought everyone was going to take me as a joke and just be like, oh yeah, everyone does that, or oh yeah, like, everyone does it, it's not going to get me nowhere, or YouTube's not a real job, or, you know, but to me it's more of a hobby.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still have, you know, other things that I want to do in my life, but I think to me it's just a hobby, and that's what keeps me going. But it's just when talking to other people and telling them my ideas, I felt a little bit more ashamed, kind of. But then once I saw their reaction to it and was like, yeah, you know, you should do it, like, look at your makeup, it looks so good. And I think that's what just kind of kept me going, was just being able to you know, get that from other people.
Yeah, because I dealt with that for a long time as well. Like, just what is going to separate me from anybody else, and why? Like, at some points I feel like some people see my potential more than I see it myself. You feel that way too?
Yeah, I definitely do. I felt like I was just really ashamed of just being able to tell someone, and I just felt like, no, I'm not that good. What made me feel that way was just seeing other people that were really good. And of course it inspired me, and it makes me feel like, wow, look at how beautiful their makeup looks. I want to be just like them, or I want to do it just as good as them. But then it kind of made me feel like there's already people that are so good at it. Why are they going to choose me? You know, or there's so many other people doing it. What's going to make me different? And I just kind of feel like some people look at it like, there's too many people doing it, we're not all going to make it. I feel like we definitely can all make it, but I just kind of feel like, what's going to make us different from other YouTubers in the world? Because there's so many people doing makeup in Stockton, in any other city, in the state, in other countries. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers that are from other countries, and I feel like, what's going to make us different? But we could still do it. There's room for everyone to grow, and I just kind of feel like, as long as you're just being yourself and just being natural and just doing what you love and making it as a hobby instead of a job, I think that we can all get there together.
That definitely separates it, like, job and like, what am I actually passionate about? What do you think separates you from other makeup artists?
That is a really good question. I don't know, to be honest with you. I honestly, I would be lying if I gave you a straight answer. I don't know. I hope that, you know, once people see more of my YouTube and see me being myself, because I've been really shy to just kind of put myself out there. But I think once people see me and once people get to know me, they'll not only like me for my makeup, but they'll also like me for me. To me, I can't really look at myself, because I feel like I'm my worst...
Your worst enemy.
Yeah, I really am. And I just kind of feel like me being able to answer that question isn't going to be it's going to be a lie if I answered that question, because I really don't know. I just feel like I try to be myself, and I try to get inspired by other people, and maybe if it's even adding a little tweaks. But I feel like when you choose other people as inspiration, that's still being yourself, because you're still choosing what you liked rather than going a different route, you know. But I just kind of feel like I don't feel like I could answer that question. I feel like people that support me, people that watch me, people that chose me or choose to follow my Instagram or follow my YouTube could be a better person to answer that question, and why they chose me. I can't really answer. I don't really know.
I can say just from you doing my makeup today, like, I feel like I've had quite a few people do my makeup before, but one thing that's different that I realize is that you actually take your time. And you pay attention to your craft. Like, this isn't just a job. Like you said, it's something that you're passionate about, and I can tell, like, you know, everything's gonna take time if you actually care about it. So it's that, and it's like, because makeup is an art, and like, you have to really, I can tell you took your time to perfect it. So I love it. What advice could you give other makeup artists or people that's coming up and want to be where you are? Or what advice would you have given yourself when you didn't think that you could do what you're doing now?
Overthinking. I'm a huge overthinker. I overthink everything. I'm so indecisive, but I feel like that's what kind of ruined it for me to not be here a lot sooner. I'm definitely nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm a lot better than I was before. You know, before I wouldn't even want to post pictures of my makeup, or I would post pictures of myself, but I wouldn't want to get too focused on my makeup because I don't want people to feel like, oh, well, why are you trying to focus on your makeup? It's not that good. You know, I don't want that feeling. But I pretty much just overthinking and just criticizing yourself too much is going to be horrible. When I started putting my kit together, I had someone that was really close to me, and she helped me a lot. She was working for MAC. It was a really good friend that I worked with before, and she was kind of giving me advice on how to build my kit, what to add, and I just, even when she was telling me and I was explaining like, oh, well, I can't afford all these foundations at once. I can't afford, and she's like, you're overthinking. Mix the foundations, make it happen, make it work, just jump out there and do it. And I'm so thankful for her helping me, because it really just gave me that push. Just having people that really support you, whether it's a friend, a family member, just anyone that's really just kind of giving you that little bit of hope and that little bit of push, makes a huge difference. And just doing it. Like, don't be afraid to do it, because if you're not going to do it, someone else is.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you.
Right.
So I think it's just doing it and just not caring what other people think, because they're not really going to be the ones that are going to get you where you want to be. And when I say that, I mean like the negative people that you're afraid of, because in reality, that's what it is. We're afraid of the negativity and people making you feel bad about it, or putting you down, or making you feel like you can't do it. Don't focus on that.
Yeah.
That's not going to get you anywhere. And they're not going to be the ones to get you anywhere either.
Exactly. I love it. So this might be like kind of hard to answer, so you could take your time.
Yeah.
But like, where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Like,
as far as makeup, or just in life?
Both. I want to hear.
Well, hopefully, I mean, to me, I would love to have a better following on Instagram and YouTube. Of course, I'd be lying if I and I know that people are gonna be like, oh, that's so fake, you just want it for the money, you just want. No, I mean, anybody would be lying if they told you any different. Mm-hmm. Of course, I would want to put my content out there. Of course, I would want people to want to see me and want to follow me and want to enjoy the things I do. But for me, I mean, of course, I love doing makeup on myself, but I'm really passionate of doing makeup on other people. So, like, of course, I would want YouTube for myself, but I want to be a bigger makeup artist. My goal is to one day be a makeup artist for celebrities. So hopefully that happens. I mean, you never know, but hopefully it does. But I do have other goals too, like school, and just right now it's just trying to finish that and just trying to progress in life and have different options. If it's not just Instagram, if it's not just YouTube, if it's not just makeup, you know, different options in life. And hopefully I just feel like I'm getting stuck.
No, you're good.
I just want to be somewhere better in life, and I just hope that in a few years I'm a little bit better all the way around. I just feel like whether it's being healthy, being where I want to be with makeup, as far as hoping that one day I can do celebrity makeup, finishing school, and just reaching my goals. And I just feel like goals are nonstop. Yeah. So like in a few years I'll be one place, and that place I want to be in a different place. So.
Yeah. Speaking it into existence is like
yes.
what I live by. So we're gonna speak this into existence.
Yeah.
What celebrity are you gonna do when you get to that place? Who are you gonna do?
Man.
They're gonna see this.
I don't know. I mean, of course we all want to say Kim K, but I don't know. You know, Makeup by Mario. There's just. You know, that's a really, I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot of pressure, but I don't know, maybe, I mean, I would have loved to say Rihanna, because I love her.
Me too.
I remember 7th grade, it was actually like 6th or 7th grade. I remember her first album came out, and I was like obsessed with, like, yes, and ever since then I've loved her. I think she's doing great things, and I feel like she's, you know, not only doing one thing, but she's doing multiple things at once. And that's where I want to be. I don't want to just do makeup. I want to do makeup. I want to do other things in life, finish school. I want to just have all these different options just in case. And just because it just all makes me happy. So, like, why do you only have to do one thing?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna say Rihanna.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So do you have any last words that you would like to say to the young or even the old? Because I feel like people don't think, people feel like, you know, you have to be a certain age to start something. You really don't. You know, you could do it at any point in time.
Yeah.
Like, do you have anything that you would like to say to them? Just some last words that might encourage them to keep going.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I can relate to that, because at the age that I'm at right now, I felt like everyone finished school already. You know, I should have finished school. I should have focused more on school when I got straight out of high school. So I felt like, why am I going to waste my time? By the time I finish, everyone's already done. But I just kind of feel like it's never too late.
Never.
You know, it's never too late. You can still do it. I'm still going to school now, and I hope to finish. You know, and even with makeup, I mean, I started doing makeup on other people as a hobby, and just doing people like, hey, can you do my makeup? You know, a few years ago, but here I am now starting a YouTube, now starting Instagram. So it's never too late. Even like someone like James Charles, you know, he started Instagram and YouTube, I believe 2 to 3 years ago, and look at him now. So it's never too late. Like, it's definitely never too late. And I just feel like, do it. You know, if it makes you happy, do it, no matter what it is, no matter what age you're at, whether you feel like you're too young and how am I going to do this? How am I going to purchase these things and things like that? Like, I just feel like you need to cut corners. One thing I learned is cutting corners, and just being able to make it work in any way that you can, whether you're older, you're younger, all those excuses just have to go out the window and just do it.
I love it. Last thing, what does keep the momentum mean to you?
That's a good one. Keeping the momentum to me is just kind of staying motivated, looking at the positivity in your life, and not focusing on the negative, just kind of, and not even focusing on, and I know that a lot of us do that a lot, is where we're focusing on what other people around us are doing, what other people around us are going to think, what other people around us are going to feel. And I feel like as long as you're not really hurting anyone's feelings, you don't need to be worried about what anyone else is going to feel.
Right.
As long as you know in your heart you're not doing anything wrong to someone else, you don't really have to worry about them.
Yeah.
You have to do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, you have to look for yourself. So I feel like keeping the momentum is just stay motivated and looking at the positive things in life, where you want to be, and just, it's like tunnel vision. You just got to keep on looking straight and keep on looking. Doesn't really make sense, but like kind of like an upstairs tunnel, you know? Like, you just keep on going up, and you're just focused on going up those stairs, and just kind of not focus on anything else around you that's not important.
I love it. Thank you so much. I know there's somebody out there, or multiple people out there, that are going to need to hear this. So where can they follow you at and check all your stuff at?
Well, on Instagram, it's Berthizzle. That's Berthizzle. YouTube, it's also Berthizzle. And then Twitter, I'm starting to be more active on Twitter. I've always loved it. I feel like I put it in my past for a while, but I love it. It's really good. And I believe on there it's KILLA_B93, and you can probably find me as Berthizzle too, because it's on there.
I'll also put that in there,
okay, so
they can just click it. But make sure you guys follow her. I love what she's doing. I mean, check my face out. I feel like the one. Okay. But thank you for watching, and please go check her out. She has a lot of amazing things in store, and we're going to be working with each other way more. So thank you for watching. See you soon.
Thank you.
I want you to see it though. I gotta wait.